Portia's study is lined with cases of tomes. In front of a large window, there's a comfy-looking leather chair behind a wooden desk with several piles of paper neatly stacked on it. I'm thanking her for inviting me to Blood Moon Haven. Portia opened up the window and leaned against the sill. She said, "Don't thank me. If Elise showed you here, then you've earned the right to be here because you earned her trust. Hearing that makes me happy." I'm telling Portia that Elise is a good friend and I'll do whatever I can to protect her, although she's been protecting me more than the other way around. Portia laughed. She said, "Humble, I see. Not always, ellipsis. I'm telling her it's just I don't have much to brag about right now. I'm nowhere near Elise's level of magical capabilities yet." Portia smiled at me. She said, "Nothing beats the right attitude when you want to grow stronger, Ash, and you got plenty of that. I can tell. Just got to find yourself the right mentor." She's eyeing my pocket watch. Portia said, "Though it's a good start to have someone who you can trust." I'm telling her I'm sorry, ellipsis. You're just my ellipsis. Portia waved her hand. She said, "Don't worry. You don't have to lie. I'm never one to care much for loss that came to be through hate and misunderstandings." I'm asking Portia how she knows. Portia said, "Long story short, I'm curious about the human world. Another world filled with potential customers? As a merchant union leader, I felt it was my duty to investigate any potentials there." Portia said, "Though I'd be careful, Ash, who is around when you choose to communicate to the human." She said, "Even if you have a cover story for who is on the other end, those savvy enough will be able to tell that no magic signal is coming from that watch. That means the magic is leaving Elincia." Oh, ellipsis, I didn't know about that. I'm telling Portia that I have been more careless lately because I'm so comfortable talking to you. Portia said, "When we slip into our comfort zone is when we need to be the most cautious." I'm telling her she's different than what her reputation leads me to think. The woman in Ormhala who was unaffected by fish merchant 5's begging and tears is more of who I imagined the merchant union's leader to be. I've always thought the merchants union leader was a very cruel person for requesting all merchants to forego their own identity when joining the union. But that's clearly different from who I think she is now. I'm not quite sure what to think of her. Portia said, "No need to feel confused. The versions you have seen are all me, so think what you like of me." She said, "And regarding the naming rule, I didn't think it was fair to all the merchants when I instated that rule, but I had my reasons and it is what it is." I'm asking Portia why she doesn't relax the rule then, or at least give her reasoning behind it. She said, "Because all leaders have to make hard choices, and the hardest choices aren't the ones that are clearly good or bad. They're the ones that are down the middle with winners and losers on either side of the decision." Ellipsis. Portia said, "Ash, thank you for the talk. I can see now why you make Elise smile." Ellipsis. I'm telling her that I think she cares. After seeing the different versions of her and speaking to her, I think that Portia is someone who cares deeply about the people in her life. Portia is shrugging and smiling at me, but not saying anything more. I've exited her study. Oh, Edgar is standing outside. System message. Ashes. Walk past him. 1 of 2 response. Ask him about Elise. 2 of 2 responses. Button. Ask him about Elise. 2 of 2 responses. Messages. I'm asking him about Elise. He said, "I know you disagree with Portia's naming rule and my advice is for you to stay out of our business." I'm telling him that I didn't think that rule was fair, but I think Portia had her reasons. Edgar said, "I can't stand all the merchants talking badly about Portia when they don't understand her at all." I'm telling Edgar that I can see he cares a lot for Portia, but the merchants have a right to be upset too if Portia never revealed the reasoning behind that rule. Edgar sighed. He said, "I knew Portia would never tell anyone the real reason, but it's all Elise's fault." I'm asking him what he means. he said. Well, the policy got instated the same day Elise joined the orphanage. I know there's a connection and that stupid rule caused so much outrage from the merchants against Portia that she doesn't deserve. Edgar lowered his gaze. He said, but no matter how many complaints she got, Portia never budged and never revealed Elise is the reason behind the rule. I'm telling him maybe it's because Elise isn't the reason behind the rule. Ellipsis. Edgar threw his hands up in the air. He said, I guess we will never know. Portia is the type to take any secret that is important to her to the grave, and Elise is a coward for not coming forward and explaining herself after causing so much trouble for Portia. I'm telling Edgar that's enough. Just like he thinks I don't know Portia, he definitely doesn't know Elise because she's not a coward. Edgar grabbed my collar, but suddenly dark chains grabbed onto his wrists and pulled his hands away from me. Elise came up the stairs. She said, keep your hands off my friend, dog. Edgar said, I'm not a kid anymore. You don't scare me, Elise. Elise said, am I to take your trembling as a sign of courage then, Edgar? The dark chains around Edgar's wrists faded. He said, those powers that you have, ellipsis, aren't from this world. If anyone should be scared by them, it should be you. Edgar gave Elise another cold stare before walking off. I'm asking Elise how much she heard. She said, Edgar's opinion of me is nothing new. Let's go find the others. Elise is leading me back to the entrance of Blood Moon Haven. She said, aren't you going to ask me what Edgar was talking about? No, I want it to be her choice to tell me. Elise said, how sappy, ellipsis. We're at the entrance. She turned back to me and smiled. Elise said, I'm surprised. I guess I can enjoy sappiness too. I'm smiling back at her. I'm currently at Blood Moon Haven. Where do you want to head next? Map location, Ion, 1 of 4 locations. Use map location, Mount Ashra, 2 of 4 locations. Mount Ashra used, take Griffin transport, use teleport or to teleport to map location, Time Crest Guild, 3 of 4 locations. The most prestigious guild in all of Valencia. Mages from all over enroll here to progress in their magical careers. Use teleport or to teleport to map location, Old Valder, 4 of 4 locations. The location of the Valdorian Empire before it was destroyed in one day. In order to keep Valdorian blood pure, all true Valdorians were ordered to live within the walls of this location. Use teleport or to teleport to Old Valder. Use teleport alert. Would you cancel use button. Time Crest, Void Crystal, image. Void as Ash with OK button. Back button. Returns to the title screen where chat the current 2000 messages. A monochrome icon responded. Teleport to Old Valder. System message. Use one. System message. System message. Arrived at Old Valder. I'm telling everyone to wait for me. There is something I need to do. Roger said, but why, Ash? I want to come along. C said, you're so needy. Take this time to sleep or something. Roger said, most normal people don't need 18 hours of sleep a day like you. Elise said, let me watch you while you sleep. C. I noticed Elise was kind of quiet when we decided to head here, but I guess she's fine now. C said, absolutely not. Roger, make sure she doesn't do something creepy to me when I sleep. Roger said, you want me to stop Elise from doing something creepy? C sighed. He said, it's only because I'm out of options. I guess they'll be fine for a while. C has taken a seat on the ground, but he's still eyeing Elise. I'm heading in the direction of the royal palace. System message. Ash, are you feeling guilty about King Janus? 1 of 2 response. Why are you going there? 2 of 2 responses. Why are you going there? 2 of 2 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a there's something I feel like I need to do. I want to build a grave for King Janus of Valder. I was there in his final moment. Ellipsis. Descriptive help. I was there in his final moment. Ellipsis. It reminds me of how lucky I am to have had met you the moment I died. In all the moments I have died. Ellipsis. The final moment. Ellipsis. Knowing that I still had things I wanted to accomplish in life. Ellipsis. Knowing that I couldn't do anything to change anything now. Ellipsis. I remember it being a cold moment. But you made me feel warm. I know King Janus didn't feel warmth when he died. I couldn't give him that. But I can build him a grave now. I can do that. I never had a chance to ask Riley about King Janus in detail. As awful as Janus was, even to Riley, I think she still would have wanted him to have a grave. I'll let you know when I'm done with the grave.